has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains.
Nah, dia diem.
Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain.
Domain
The
expansion.
offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth.
Jadi berubah.
And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them.
Lama sekali ceritanya.
Their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Oh, gak ngerti. Has been updated. All user setting have been set to their default. Ya kan? Nah, bisa pakai ini ternyata. Ada. Yang mana nih? Main storyline case for the Witcher 3 are disabled. Tahu. Terus disuruh. Apa ini? Story episode. Ini on. Simulate Witcher 2. Nggak main Witcher 2 juga. Kita mencet apa? Kuda anjir. Kepala kuda. Waduh, bagus sekali grafiknya. Anjir. What? Jennifer. Waduh. Wow, buried alive. Terus dipencet coba. Waduh. Sekarang malah pelan suaranya. The Witcher. Coba. Oh bukan. Udah kita ikutin aja ceritanya. Lama-lama dah. Bang Gerald. Do I have to see this? What the fuck is that? Nyata Geralt.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Face eater ya? Waduh.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
God damn it, bro. Ya tahu sih filmnya kayak gini, tapi gamenya kayak gini juga aja. Yang di ban 5 jam. Aduh, lucu banget lagi. Lanjut kah? Steam. Aduh, ini gimana nih? Lanjut atau enggak? Gini aja kayak.
Nama Ogut tahu kan?
Tara Arts.
Tara Arts. Bener lagi. Bener loh. Di semua game gue juga bikin nama Tara Arts gitu.
Iya.
Udah selalu dipakai sama subscriber.
Oh, apanya?
Game baru nih.
Oh iya, bener,
namamu
bener.
Tara
Iya,
Arts dipakai.
Sama, iya.
Sampai Tara ini yang aneh nih. Tara Arts kepake. Tara Arts ganteng kepake. Siapa yang pakai? Nama Tara Arts ganteng tuh siapa?
Fitnah banget ya. Bener-bener. Gue juga
Itu bukan itu ya? Oh, bukan.
karena lu lebih kesel ya ada yang
Iya.
pakai. Nggak, tapi bener gue juga ngalamin tuh. Ada game baru online kan biasanya
Iya.
masukin nama udah kepake Tara Arts, oh kepake gitu.
Oh lu yang pakai?
Gue juga mau pakai.
Gua kita harus juga.
Gue juga mau pakai. Emang gue mau pakai. Emang gue mau
Ternyata
pakai.
dia yang bikin nama
Emang
saya
gue pengen pakai
putus.
emang.
Nama
Hidup macam
nama
Hah? Bisa gitu?
Anjing keren sepatunya coy. Ya udahlah. Oh bukan, si Jennifer justru. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial. Gak bisa ya. Sensor nggak bisa disetting kan? Sama aja cepet coy. Oke. Namanya apa aja nih? Option keybind, WSD, left shift, toggle spring nggak ada, left control, change space, lock on target, set, drag E, left shift, left mouse button, strong attack. Counter attack, kesign, key dodge, alt, caps lock gak ada caps lock. Left check. Nah ya, audionya nyalain kali. Ya sprint kan? Look for highlighted object.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Ya ada huruf E. Wah hilang.
toiletries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Infonya apa ini di nyala mati.
Got any clothes that aren't
Tiga.
black or white?
Undergarments.
Oh, cok. Tadi pantat dilihatin aja, kaget aja. Gak bisa lari lagi ini.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Gara Liu. Bikin lagu ini dong. Siapa namanya teh? Lagu indah. Pakai telur, digoreng, matang, tuar. Jadi lapar guys.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
Mik ente,
It's only
mik
instructive,
terus.
not to mention unreasonable.
Yang mana? Saya harus klik yang mana? Siapa ya? Pipis dulu bang. Biasa. Ini gak bisa keluar loh, harus alt tab. Kalau alt tab dia aja diem. Hendrik Cavill kepake CR cok. Carville mah merek sepatu. Saya pipis dulu bang. Ini
I missed you a lot.
And I missed you. But we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Kalo kayak gaming Bang Gerald. Tadi ada merah-merah apa? Mati juga. Keren juga. Masa gak bisa lari? Dia bisa ditanya lagi gak? Kan pilihannya nomor 1. Kalau milih beda, bakal ada sesuatu.
Not now. Siri awake. Yes.
Ngecok.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Itu apa?
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right?
Agak
How
ngeblur
many
ya.
times do I have to tell her?
Kurang
Don't
lebih.
train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice. She'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Ya.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Anaknya ini teh.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear
Mutasi.
Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
I'd rather
End of
clean the
discussion.
stables.
Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
this? Is a witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Lab space cina aja. Gimana ya? Above?
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Lah,
Siri, cut it out.
lah gimana sih? Ini kemana? Bang, ini kemana bang? Aduh, tidak mengerti.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Eh.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Terus.
I win.
My legs are longer.
Wihih. Pukul.
Oh no. Desimere's got that.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you want to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
You did prove each other. Still, you should have asked if...
You were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Again.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Mahal saya main game ini.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Roger must be prepared. The cat to or their Arthur sword, one steel for 5 humans, non-human. Silver for slaying monster, which have nicely simple from a combat magic. These signs are not as power as the spell wielded by mage, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gesture, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potion, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage and fight stronger and faster fall. Draw yuk. First you select target. When you have target select, you attack under effect body.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Left shift.
Slice your jugular.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, at them.
Siri,
Siri,
she's likely
see
to
how
be more of a
Geralt
challenge.
holds his sword.
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte. Strike. Counter strike.
Storm's coming.
Slice your jugular.
Yes. Lah. Gimana sih?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs.
Okay.
Let's start with one.
Select the Quen sign using. Segitu. Ini apa aja?
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Oh.
Damn it! Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be afraid by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Hard. Waduh.
See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, girl. What blazes are you doing?
And painful.
Lah.
See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Training bomb. Oh, ada mini map. Ini. Hold. M-nya gimana, coy? Ya, curang. Musuh hold. Oh gitu.
This will be quick and painful.
Ya ini. stop running, simply stab your sword by pressing C.
Come on. Enough. Continue training at will.
Kocak. Udah.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here. A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Diculik kah Siri?
Siri?
Wah, ente. Tertebak.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Kepala beneran. Lah?
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Wow. Tamat. Kita main Harvest Moon. Ini harus nonton filmnya dulu, aing belum ngerti. Ini PS biar PS 1272 Hijriah tuh.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Indeed.
We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. And we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
For real, bud.
Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Itu sama aja.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the
Ini
best.
apa ya?
Back on topic.
Kalian
How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
life on continent and the Skellige Isles is nest, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear.
Show me what you got.
Mati kamu, mati. Striking opponent generates adrenaline point.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow.
While
Let's go
playing on the
before any more
blood
show
broken
up.
bars, difficulty level meditation does not. Waduh. You have some food equipped in your upper class, so press R now to eat. Waduh, habis.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop
To have
talking about how
roads
useful they are as
complete
creatures.
Roach.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Gimana caranya?
Hey there.
Tuk 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 tuk. Kita punya banana.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The northern realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins.
Tuh apa yang hijau-hijau?
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. Run, Roach.
Merah apa tuh?
Slow now. Run, Roach.
Sometime later. Yuk, silau.
We going? Help me! Help!
Waduh. ya Pesmir.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Jelek banget anjir.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us a thing. Enggak.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment.
Newguardians
Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this.
Ya udah.
Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. Not so fast, Roach.
Tadi apa?
So, the griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest or the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
You are nearing a field damage to the place, remember. Tall guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. One look kindly on your costing other local. Notice board later.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Kesoang itu.
That's it, Roach.
What? Take that down before there's trouble. That is the coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there. This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. My arse it is. Witches. I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But there's no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Option mark will the shop panel.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Wow. Skip. Gak yang gede vitality. Oh udah 15. Ini juga 15. 200. 200. Apa ini? Gak tahu. Oh iya, apa nih? Range combat. Swap with a card on the battlefield to return it to your hand. Decoy. Ini apa ya, gak ngerti. Paling murah apa? $372 plum 25 13. Harganya mana sih? Empat 300. 156 tuh mana sih? Oh itunya 150 72. Yang murah ini potatoes sama plum. Lima 9. Ini 5 juga. Dumpling. Lah cuma satu. Ini apa ya? Resetting from biting frost, torrential rain, and penetrable fog cards. Gak tahu itu apa, tapi beli aja. Potions. Instant alchemy. Cherry cordial. Alchemy ingin. Wah, ini harus baca-baca coy. Homemade pepper vodka. Weapons. Lah, miskin aja.
looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Yellow option mark.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies.
They
They
will
all
need
need
food,
drink,
drink,
and
and
a night's
mattress
rest
in the
and
arm.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far.
Baby the best to know
best to
peace
know peace
again. Times
Times
like
like these,
these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first.
It seems they
And
hanged the Lord.
seems they hanged the Lord.
So,
So no contract.
no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Baka beli lagi.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Harus beli banyak. Ini potion toxic city. Water. Cow's milk. 21, 34, 25, 9. Nggak tahu nih apa nih. Nah, miskin.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure.
Gwen
Better that
Car.
than burning the harvest.
You want to smile?
Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why they're
Yeah,
marking
man.
out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Enggak.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Option mark will make use of the XC sign. Wow.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
This company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked
Sedang
Radmore
keluar
into
dari
a ditch.
ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind.
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Oke, yang pakai airport aja. Tuh.
There are 4 factions. What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Trinkets.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only way. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Class of 2 armies in battle. The players are generals. The cards are their foes. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. The number in upper left corner. Okay. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength. Okay. Combat row icon. Siege, range, close. Moral boost. Whether cards are a type of special card, you use strengthable cards of a given type, including your own. Let's take as a leader. The number on the left here icon shows the current total strength of your unit. Number on the right shows for that row. During your turn you can pass by holding space. Oh yeah. Anjir 6 poinnya coy. Ini tuh gamenya coy. Nggak berantem ini tuh. Game deh. Menang. Menang. Serang. Situ ini ya. Aneh. masak. Gimana ini? Ngerti coy.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. It requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together.
Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Oke.
Whoa! Something else we'll be needing.
Farewell.
Terkunci guys.
Something else we'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Kenapa dijual tadi ya Tuhan?
Farewell.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Asik. Hey.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Lost your nerve?
You're dead! What?
Apa ya, Kak?
The Grand told me about a smith forge. Lad was listening one day, so a great laddie that was hunting nearby started poking him arsenal. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked. Except he was some drowner that slapped on him.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me.
Dia lagi.
People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Apa nih? Ih, keren.
Take care.
Thumbs are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Mum, don't let us talk to strangers. What happened to your mum?
Wah, bisa kayak gini. Itu apa?
Greetings.
Take care.
Don't you look at me.
Lordling?
My gran told me about Smith's boy. Lad went
The
missing one
wild
day,
hunt
so
in the
folk grabbed a
heavens
witch when it
always
was hunting
heralds
nearby.
war.
Started poking him arse.
Don't you
When he
look at
started
me.
twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked.
Dad had a sword once too.
Sucked on me. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his claim for troubles.
What do you want? What do you want?
Next si Roach.
Got a lump of bread today.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass for me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway?
Dia akan berubah.
Witchers. Greetings.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
Ini keluarnya kemana sih? Ya. Ya.
Hey-ya!
Just learn from experience to keep a close eye on the surrounding as you travel, for he never knows when he'll run into someone of interest. This treasure merchant peddling rare. Okay.
What do you say? Who told you that?
Jetty.
Listen, Kev.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came.
Whoa.
I'm the only smith around, so I got to service the garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses, that sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon.
Ploughing dragon? They step
Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left. But I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
If you are not currently tracking any of the quests, you can press.
Don't you look at me.
Nanti apa sih? Apa nih?
Blueprints. A man's. Large.
Dimakan daunnya teh.
Your grand told me about Smith. Lad went missing one day, so the folk flag of Wetchman that was hunting the fire started poking him arsey. He started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, that's how it worked. Except it was some drowned. Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
God's preserve.
Sewed his head back on.
What did he say?
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Memancing kali. Tetep aja, koyak-koyak kan. Tubruk. Di bawah kah? Gak ada.
and I'd faint.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt thieves.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once a night.
That stench.
They came in there!
Mati. Baru lagi.
What is this?
We're catching snails.
Ini kemana coy? Nah, udah di sini. Trail ya.
Now you can wallow in your muck.
Nordling?
Ini. Tunjang to your current objective, press tab. Anjir. Dalam air kah? Cara dive bang. Cara dive. Cek.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush. Tracks lead back to the village. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
We're catching snails.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I I not talk to a non-human? Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice.
Pathetic. Ow! 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 Oh, stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else. Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Now, you! I knew your mum for years. Charge ternaria copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you! I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking we might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Move it!
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Come on. Slow now. Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty. This hut.
That's till the night before the battle. A
man
man
arrived.
walked
Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing in the window, peering at the goings on. He must have been
'Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
Gak ngerti coy.
Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled, what's he doing? Frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, but he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, You should wait here, just in case.
Gimana sih tadi teh? Key.
A corpse explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
But when I gab to me, son.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Oh, wow.
Found the pan, have ye?
Itu apa sih?
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Itu apa, Mer? Tabrak. Lari. Masuk lagi. Lari.
Faster. Giving me no choice.
Hey, help a fellow traveler! Whoa, Master Witcher!
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard... No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Bisa diapa-apain?
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Find it.
An arrow. Didn't mention this. Cart's riddled with arrows. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Ini bisa diapa-apain? Masih itu kudu nanti lagi.
box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Mana kudanya?
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. Like a liar's.
Keren.
Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Setelah membunuh dia,
Let's go.
the world is permanently and trespasses by a danger treasure.
Lower. Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gilmer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport.
I'm taking you to the Nilfgaardians. You're a murderer, not a soldier.
And you're a traitor. There's a scaffold out there with your name on it.
Hey, soldier. Waiting on a late transport by any chance?
What? Yes. Corporal Lifnet set out to command headquarters for medicine. He has yet to return, though he was due back several days ago.
Medicine's here, in this box. And this is a 3-in-1. Liar, thief, and your corporal's murderer.
Plow yourself, mutant.
Captain Peter will see to you. And you, Nordling, deserve our thanks. The medication will not save our men's lives, but it will ease their dying.
Gotta say, I was kind of counting on a tangible token of gratitude. A golden, clinky one, in fact.
I thought you acted from conviction, not greed. But if that is not the case, here. So you'll remember and tell others that Nilfgaard is generous with those who serve it willingly.
Dapat apa?
Discipline.
That is what you folk lack. It's true what they say about witches. Oh!
And Medetta, Estreth es el Novigrad.
Step away.
Gloire en hard fille.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
This is too much.
Don't be unreasonable. En affaire. Esquadrone. And hard. Nilfgaard!
Shut up and fight.
Este Nordling.
I look like a local to you.
You look
Dead wrong.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sug...
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
to the tower. Go.
Gloire en hard fille.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Lah. Jatuh. Mana tadi tangganya?
And Medetta, Estrat SN Novigrad. Nordling?
Ini apa? Sebelah kiri apa?
Is Jondrain et Merker.
Goltais Griffin is Angel.
Ep Turp?
En Epstreda. Arsanden Kada.
Es a truven ava.
Es a drug Myras. Es a Tuven of Heilen. Nere. Deich Eden de Van Eseth. Es a Thorden de Kyle Merker.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Yes. Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Calm down, Nordling.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are few, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Excellency.
Password. So, out for a little...
And scope. Like you to craft something for me.
Wow.
So long.
Medetta, Estrat SN Novigrad.
Ekelen Ted Atagain, et Avon Ealma.
Kemana ini teh?
Yes.
Malah tangkal hukum. Jauh deh. Ulang lagi di bawah aja.
Barbarians.
Oh! The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Discipline.
Oh,
That is what you folk lack. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Wih, baik.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
The griffin.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Ada bapak-bapak.
And Mislav. Thanks.
Es sun jakten.
Wait, kamu bilang? Udah, capek. Cara nge-save, cara nge-save. Save game.